Today we're checking out some more Star Trek The Next Generation Season 4.
You were like a brother to me.
I'm in the holodeck.
Do you remember? We used to play in the park near the lake.
Beverly, what is this?
He does not know. Not yet. But he is
Oh, Troy
proud,
likes it.
noble, beautiful.
Data! I don't think he's a fan.
Oh, but I have done better since.
So nervous. Okay. I don't think Warper's a fan either.
Lieutenant Barclay's performance was adequate, but clearly not
Barclay.
rooted in the method approach. I do not understand Data, because it's polite.
You did not like it.
Well done.
Well done, Broccoli.
Thank you.
You've come a long way, Reg.
After more rehearsals than I can count.
Aw, you did a good job.
It takes a great deal of courage to put yourself on display like that.
You think so?
There was a time when nothing could have dragged you onto a stage in front of an audience.
But are we actually in the holodeck in his fantasy now? I'm wondering. If he kisses her, then yes.
Inside your own imagination, avoiding contact with real people.
Yeah.
Look at yourself now. Look at all the other people you're with. You're not just acting, you're interacting.
Yeah, that is the difference. Yes, she's right. Unless this is a fantasy.
We have arrived at the Argus Array, a remote subspace telescope at the very edge of Federation space.
That looks cool.
I'm picking up an unidentified device 1.8 kilometers from the array.
On screen.
Look at this. Zoom enhance. Love a good zoom enhance.
Why not go out and take a closer look?
Aye, sir. Lieutenant Barclay, report to the main shuttle bay.
This music is telling me all is not as it seems.
No modulation.
Really? You are definitely not from our neighborhood. Increase to 3.0.
Borg? I feel like Probe isn't really their style.
Thanks for assigning me to this mission.
Aw.
You're one of my top engineers. It's about time you got in on some of the interesting stuff.
Yeah, get in on the action. He's up to it. He could do it.
What was that? Computer's down, Reg.
Ah! Oh no!
To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new
chimes.
life and new civilizations.
To boldly go where no one has gone before.
The probe has begun to move. It is approaching the Enterprise.
Shields up.
Aye,
Yeah,
sir.
shield up. Where's it from?
There was enough energy in that flash to overload your optic nerves. It knocked you unconscious.
My advisor must have filtered it out.
Exactly.
Oh, I get it.
A cell has an electromagnetic
Whoa.
signature, just as a circuit element does.
Oh crap.
Theoretically, it should work. I could set it up for you if you'd like.
What is with him? He's acting so weird.
Sensors are reading no particulate emissions or subspace field distortions.
I like
How is
this
it able to
music.
move?
Method of propulsion is unknown, sir.
I was told the music is bad in season 4 and onwards, but I've gotta say I disagree so far.
Half impulse.
One half impulse.
Whoa, you don't really ever see it do like an about face like that. Yeah, blow up that probe.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Go to warp 2.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they need to warp out of there, right?
Lieutenant Barclay to Captain Picard. You can fire photon torpedoes, maximum yield, full spread.
We're too close.
I'm certain the shields will hold.
Will they trust him? Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Yes. Space explosion. Barclay. He out-engineered Geordi there.
Thank you, Mr. Barclay.
You're welcome, Captain.
He's acting
Barclay
weird.
out.
Don't mention it.
Commercial break.
Warp field generator is a power flow anti-attenuator, and that, of course, naturally created an amplification of the inherent energy output.
Sure. Yeah, we're all following you. Yeah.
I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Barclay.
Look
Your
at him at
report,
the
Mr.
big
LaForge.
kids table.
We'll cut off each reactor from the damaged control system and repair them one by one.
All right, Mr. LaForge.
I don't agree.
Oh, really? Suddenly, like, so confident.
At least 7 weeks.
I could have it ready for you in 2 days.
What?
What? If you could assist me in the morning, Commander.
Assist him. What? He got knocked out and he woke up and now he knows everything.
And when I arrive, they will question my worthiness. What the devil is he doing there among us?
Here lies Hercule Savignan,
Oh, wow.
the Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano de Bergerac.
You let fall your tears for him, some few, will be for me.
And scene. Wow.
That was a real improvement.
Yes.
Same time? Day after tomorrow?
Wow, what in the frig happened to him? He is suddenly completely different. I feel like they should be kind of worried about that change. That is a very sudden change, even though it's positive right now. But like, what happened? And the music's telling me it's like, but could
Reg?
it be something bad?
May I join you?
Of course, please.
It's very intense.
I thought you were brilliant.
He was quite brilliant.
You've changed.
Is that a
Yes.
professional opinion?
And an amateur opinion.
I never knew it was there.
I'm proud of you, Reg. I'm glad for you, too.
I'm glad for him too, and this actor's killing it as such a difference.
Wouldn't you like to take a walk with me to the Arboretum? What I need is the company of a charming, intelligent woman.
Wow! I think she kind of slightly wants to say yes.
Where's Lieutenant Barkley?
I stopped by his quarters on my way over. He wasn't there.
Computer.
Is he hooking up with the lady?
Lieutenant Barkley is on holodeck 3.
Got that hollow diction, but he's probably doing something different this time.
G sub I.
Is he just working with Einstein?
If the semi-set curved into the subatomic, the infinities might cancel each other out.
Grüß Gott. C'est just night.
Oh, wow, he's so super smart.
Edo 700.
I'm sorry, Commander. Thank you, Professor. End program.
He's busy with Einstein.
You just spent the entire night arguing grand unification theories with Albert Einstein. Yes, but Reg, something's happened to you, and we can't ignore that.
Yeah, it's not like a bad thing, but they should figure it out.
The production of neurotransmitters in your brain has jumped by over 500%.
Whoa!
I couldn't even guess at your IQ level now.
Probably somewhere between 1200 and 1450.
Shut up.
The corpus callosum, the connecting bridge between both sides of the brain, it is so active now that the hemispheres are essentially behaving as one.
Oh, wow. That neuroplasticity.
You could very well be the most advanced human being who has ever lived.
Oh, my God. He's like, yeah, cool. Well, maybe they should all go get zapped by a probe. Too bad they blew it up.
It might be something as simple as an allergic reaction to a bee sting.
Had Mr. Barkley done anything that could be considered potentially threatening?
Yeah, no.
Well, he did make a pass at me last night.
Like it was a good try.
He taught violin technique at the music school last night.
I don't know Barkley played the violin.
He didn't. Not until last night.
Oh,
Look,
wow.
if we want to save the array, we need Barkley. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, use his skills. You might as well. But keep an eye on him.
You said he made a pass at you, but you failed to mention whether he was successful or not.
Riker. Wow. I like that little moment. Didn't need to be there. They put that in just for the fans like me.
Thermal levels increasing, sir.
What happened?
Unclear. The interface isn't fast enough.
Commander LaForge, overload indications in Argus Generator 5, 7, and 14.
His brain is thinking faster than the computer.
Subsequent explosion will create a chain reaction along the entire length of the array, sir.
Hanson, stand by for a jump to warp 2.
Yes, sir.
Now let's get the F out of here. Barkley's on it.
Begin new program. Create as follows. Work station chair.
He's gonna solve it.
Tie both consoles into the Enterprise main computer core, utilizing Neuroscan interface.
There is no such
Gonna
device
solve it with
on
his
file.
brain.
No problem. Here's how you build it.
Idiot. I wonder if his personality will change, if he'll become very rude because he knows so much and everyone else is literally an idiot compared to him.
Captain, we have lost computer control.
What? 12 seconds to critical.
Go manual.
I'm attempting that, sir, but
There's not enough time.
Barkley, just do it.
Computer, respond.
I am responding, sir. I'm sorry if I caused you any alarm. It was necessary in order to secure the array.
He's the computer now.
Barkley!
Oh my God.
Yes, Commander. It's me.
Commissioner. That was cool. Wow. Look what he built.
Mr. Barkley, remove yourself from the computer system. Leave the holodeck.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
Is he just he's the computer now?
My primary cerebral functions are now operating almost entirely from within the computer, that it would be impossible to return to the confines of my human brain.
So he asked to stay there indefinitely? I feel like you should have talked this over with the Cap first, although, like, he did just save them, so I get it, but...
It may be possible to establish an ODN bypass directly to the bridge.
But that still won't give us control of the ship.
No, but it would give us access to the propulsion systems, enough to get us to the next starbase.
How long would it take
For
to set
what?
that up?
Make it so.
Make it so.
I wish I could convey to you what it's like for me now, what I've become. I perceive the universe as a single equation, and it is so simple.
Ask him what the meaning of life is.
Do you understand how this happened to you?
I believe it is a gift that I have been chosen to fulfill a great purpose.
Just...
But I know now, there are no limits. We will explore new worlds that we could never before have reached in our lifetime. I will take us to them.
I mean, that sounds exciting, but I feel like that's not ideal.
Are you responsible for this graviton field disturbance?
I'm altering subspace in a way that's never been conceived of before. I'm fairly certain it will allow us to travel halfway across the galaxy in a matter
Mr.
of...
Barclay,
He's not interested.
discontinue whatever it is you're doing.
Will he
I
listen?
really would rather not, sir. I'm positive that you'll be pleased with the result once I've finished showing...
Hung up on him. He's not following orders. All right, Troy. He does like her. He's got a soft spot for Troy.
From all of us, we don't need any more convincing. Obey the captain's orders. Stop whatever it is you're doing.
I think they might have to kill him. I think they might. They're gonna have to...
Commander,
What?
you're too late.
I'm sure he anticipated whatever they're doing. IQ 1200.
Sir, we're going in.
I got chills. Come on, Shabak.
Take a security team to holodeck 3. Disconnect Mr. Barclay from the computer.
Aye, Captain.
Even if that means... I'm sure he has a plan. Oh, crap.
He is protected by a force field. We cannot disconnect him. Mr. Vega, quantum level oscillation delay.
A distortion! Oh my god, where are they? Oh god. That was crazy!
Sir, our heading's been altered. Approaching planetary cluster.
All systems are back under helm control. The computer has returned to normal functioning.
I'm Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
Hierarchical collective command structure.
Who are you?
Interrogative.
I am interrogative, yes.
Is he back to normal?
The probe was designed to instruct outsiders on how to reach the system, and with the computer on board the shuttle. But they were able to reprogram me. The Cytherians are exploring the galaxy just as we are. The only difference is that they never leave their home. They bring others here. Their only wish, an exchange of knowledge. They want to know us.
Well, that seems all right.
Captain's log, stardate 44721.9. After 10 days in the company of the Cytherians,
Did they send the probe?
been safely returned to Federation space. We bring back knowledge of their race that will take our scholars decades to examine. Lieutenant Barclay is apparently no worse for his experience.
But is he back to normal?
Well, I remember doing everything. I just don't remember how or why.
How do you feel now?
Smaller.
Aw.
Just plain old Barclay, huh? Always seems to come back to that, doesn't it?
I like your Barkley.
But it is possible to carry something of that experience through the rest of your life in ways that you aren't even aware of now.
I think I know what you're saying.
It's bittersweet.
I could really use your help with that level 3 diagnostic.
Sure.
Excuse me, Commander, but I believe Mr. Barclay and I had a date scheduled for a walk in the Arboretum.
Can he handle it?
I'll see you later. You really don't have to do that.
I know.
May I? Checkmate in 9 moves.
But is he still a little bit smart?
I didn't know you played chess.
I don't.
To be continued on Barclay. Okay, that was season 4, episode 19, and I'm very glad we saw Barkley again. I didn't know if he'd be back, and it was really cool. I thought it was really fun to see him become super smart genius, literally like correcting Einstein. An IQ of 1200, that's bananas. And this episode was just really all around really cool. Over the course of the episode, it really just kind of escalated more and more and more, and then it ultimately wound up reminding me a little bit of 2001, especially with the trippy scene. That was so cool. I really like that. Really cool visuals in that scene, as well as when he's in the holodeck in the chair with the like lightning coming into his head, basically. Yeah, really cool visuals in this. And also he takes over the ship's computer and he's kind of speaking in that monotone computer voice that reminded me of HAL in 2001 as well. And you're not sure if he's evil or not. It's not even evil if he has the potential to be evil or not, you know? And that's unsettling. It is. And I do think, I mean, they could have had anybody on the cast be in Barkley's position in this episode, but I'm really glad they let it be Barkley instead of any of the other guys, really, because the transformation was so much bigger being Barkley, where he started with having such anxiety, low confidence, nervous outwardly, and then when he gets upgraded, I guess we'll say, by the probe, it's really such a stark contrast. It was such a growth for him. It would have been different if it was any of the main crew, because they start off, they're all fairly confident. I mean, they're not super geniuses, but they're all fairly confident. They solve problems all the time, and they're kind of always on the ball. But Barkley has problems being on the ball, and we know this. They just turned him into like a super confident, problem-solving, genius guy, smarter than the computer even. It was really just such a contrast. I thought the actor did a really good job with the physicality of the two different personalities there as well. You could immediately tell something was different, just the way he's moving and speaking, going from old Barkley to new Barkley, back to old Barkley. I thought he was so good. I liked the little acting scenes as well, just to kind of put a pin in how different he was. The acting scenes really showed just a confidence, just to put yourself out there, like Troy said. This was just really cool. It was something different, and I really, really liked it. I'm really glad Barkley was back. I hope we see him again. It's interesting too, he didn't go all the way back. At the very end, I like how they leave you questioning sometimes, just like, but what exactly is he left with? You know, he is still a little different. I mean, he walked over and won the chess game and said he's never played chess before, so you have to think he's still a little different. He's been changed a little bit. There's still some lingering residual genius in there, I think. I'm curious to see if we'll see him again. No spoilers, but I'm very curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.